Wonderful people of YouTube. So today I'm going to show you guys what I'm using to run every game that I throw at it at a good frame pace due to frame generation technology. And as you can tell, I'm not running fluid motion. I'm not. I'm running probably RSR and anti-aliasing, Radeon anti-lag. That's about it for every game. Now, what is the super duper program I use? It's called Lossless Scaling. You can get it at Steam. I think right now it's at $6.99 if I'm not mistaken. $6.99. You cannot pass this program app. It's one of the best programs to make your games look good and run smooth on the ROG Ally. There it is. Anyways, back to what it does and what I use. So I run this program called Lossless Scaling. I turn it on. Yes. And if you run it as an administrator, you can do so by hitting settings, set as administrator. And if you're using other games and other programs that you want to run this up, like emulators or Ubisoft, go to Steam. And this is how to run the game without opening Steam at all. Go to your library, open the program app, go here, manage, browse local files. Here's the program. Drag it and drop it to your bar. I already have it, so it's there. Or you can, pin to start, add to favorites, anything like that where you feel like you're gonna want to open it all the time. I have it set to my hotbar. So let's get started. I open up the program. Yes, because I like it. You want to run it as administrator. It just runs better. And these are the settings I use for it. LS1 scaling. There's a whole bunch of them, but LS1 is the best one that works for it and for me. Sharpening, I put it at 4, which is the best thing if you want sharp quality. For frame generation, there's only one option. You want to put LSFG, pardon. And then you want to go down to draw FPS. You want to draw it on. Draw FPS is basically just your FPS count on the top left corner. And then you're gonna go get your game. You wanna run it, open it, and it's gonna open in a very, whatever game you're running, you wanna run it on windowed mode and at a resolution where you feel it's comfortable. Some games I run it at 900p, some games I leave it at 1080p. But most likely you want to run it, if it's a very heavy tax intensive graphical game like Gray Zone Warfare, I'm running at 720p low. And these are my settings. Go here real quick. Graphics, windowed mode 720p, field of view 50, 60/30 on the frames, low, medium, effect quality. And when it comes to post-processing, I put low, you could put medium, it doesn't really matter. Advanced, anti-aliasing upscale methods, I put TSR, I don't run FSR because I'm gonna do something else on the side. And I have anti-aliasing off, okay? So, close that here. This is how the game looks right now. It's at 720p, no upscales, and it's running very little frames, 22. So we're gonna double this right now with the program Lossless Scaling. I'm gonna open up the program. And the way you run it is with, you set it up first and then you hit scale. You go back to your program, you wait the 5-second countdown and watch the magic happen. Boom. Those are the upscaling methods I use. I doubled your frame rate. And now it's playable. In my opinion, it's playable. You're gonna get with this program some ghosting little bit, but the quality that you get and the frame pacing is unheard of and unmatched. Okay? And some people's like, hey, how do you deal with the frame pacing? This is it. The frame stays very smooth, very consistent, and I'm going to show you my helicopter ride right now just to prove that I'm not getting any weird slowdowns and things like that. I'm going to open up my map. I'm going to call my heli. Let's go to the extraction here. All right, roger, roger. All right, the helicopter's gonna come pick me up right now. This is I run every game with lossless scaling, and I do recommend it for the ROG Ally and the Steam Deck. And if you're gonna run emulators and you want to double the FPS, it's even better. That's not my helicopter. My helicopter's gonna come in 1 minute 48 seconds. I'm gonna do a jump cut. All right, while I'm waiting for my helicopter, as you see that one taking off, it's really good. I'm just gonna run back. No stuttering, no stuttering. And then I'm gonna run back. Look at the helicopter coming in. There's people here, it's a live raid. You don't want to get too close to the helicopter, it can kill you. I'm running, I'm running. The detail, the grass moving. No stutter. All right. If I turn on FSR and I do the upscaling with rendering, I probably get 1-2 more frames. But the stuttering is unbearable, guys. I would consider that unplayable. I'm sorry I said it was playable with the in-game graphics, but I'm sorry it's not. This is what I'm using is lossless scaling. It makes the game 100 times better and smoother. And check out the flight. Tell me this is not a smooth flight over there. I may dip to 30 FPS, but you know what? At least I'm not lagging. I'm not crashing. I'm not like stuttering horribly. And actually, I can look at the whole landscape freely without worrying about the game crashing or looking really weird. For some reason, when I was running the upscale, look at the tower right there. The draw distance in this game is amazing. That's the water tower. All right, you see this, boys? It's running, man. And it's not stuttering, it's not frame time jumping, it's not doing anything weird. The only downside of this program is it creates a small amount of ghosting around the edges. But you know what? For what it gives you, I pass up anything for that. What I'm getting right now. So I'm going to be running through these bushes so you guys can see the pacing. That there's no stutter. I'm going to be jumping. You see it jumping. Look at the frames on top. I don't know if you can see it. It's 45. 45 FPS is actually really playable. Oh, they're shooting over there. So I do want to avoid contact because I'm only using one arm. But let me see if I can go move my mouse over here and run this way. Boys, this is playable 100%. Look at the frame pacing. There's no stuttering. There's no nothing. So I recommend it. Lossless scaling. Spend the $7 on Steam and make most of your problems go away. All right. This is Neo Gaming. Please, if you like this video, leave a sub. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. And if you want to see any other game running with lossless scaling, let me know. This is what I use, and I'm running Gray Zone Warfare. Neo Gaming out.